Okay, this is the Budget and Finance meeting on December 4th, 2024. Call roll. Let's see, so John,
Yep.
yes, Vic,
Here.
and Melanie. Okay, and it's just us three. It doesn't look like there's anybody else. So we have a quorum. Okay, so let me do the share screen. And there we go. And let's make this bigger here. How is that? Is that okay for the agenda? Yes, no?
Just a pinch more. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go,
Let's.
right there.
Close the tools on the left. It's cut off a little bit on the right.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I see. Alrighty. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, that's better.
Alrighty. So, any announcements? Anything? Public comment? No. So discussion approval of November MER, we don't have it. It'll be at the board meeting, so it'll have to have a motion in a second. So MER not available. Okay, next is the budget. I'll go over here. So there's the budget, and I make that bigger and close this thing. So we've got, so we have, I added the signs there, the lighting, tree lighting, the that leaves an unallocated funds 8,960.53, which will help with this because these expenses might change, because Doug's not charging us, but we have to get reed printing amount and also Perry mailing amount for this to see if the postage did go up. I found out, so this may all change, or it may not, considering Doug's not charging us
Okay.
this time. So yeah. But anyway, we've got $28,841.44. I will add to this that John has still not billed me for 2 months of food.
Really?
He's forgot. So I've been on him to try and get that paid.
You mean snooze, you lose doesn't come into play here?
Yeah, exactly. So also yeah, so anyway, well, so who wants to move this?
I'll move it.
I'll second.
Okay, John, move. Quick second. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So 3-0. Okay, and with that too, I have to figure out, I think there's going to be a ton of kids again at the meeting. I've got an email into Miss Becerra to see, because she's the one that seems to communicate a lot more, and see if they if she can tell me that there's going to be a lot of kids or not. I'd like to know within the next few days so I know what to order from John. Because if it's kids, pizza. If there is no kids, then we can do sandwiches, but we can't feed all those kids sandwiches. There's just not, too expensive.
I thought we were going to try to cut them back, at least half of them. Talk to the, that's a lot of kids all the time. Central had a hell of a, Adrian was telling me he had a hell of a time with them. They were
Well,
kept,
they did, and they made a motion to not have any food at their board meetings from now on, period. But I said, why are you doing that? You just have enough food that the board has to eat first, and whatever's left, the kids get, period.
yeah.
You aren't obligated to feed all of them, but in essence, we try, but what we get is what we get, and that's the end of it. And the board eats first, and then they're sayonara.
Yeah,
Yeah, but who's policing that they don't go up there before the board?
I put signs up. And I'm gonna do it again.
Did that
And
do any
we
good?
swap them. Huh?
Did the signs do any good
Yeah,
before?
they did, other than 2 kids I had to go and I said, "Did you not see
Okay.
the signs? What did they say?"
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised they did any good, but okay.
So
Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised.
the next thing is a discussion. We've allocated $3,000 for the MPGs. Do we want to do these again? Are we gonna do them in January? Do we want to add like another 3 to it and do the MPGs? Just give
why not?
$6,000?
I mean, what else are we going to use it for?
That was exactly what I was about to say.
You know,
That would still leave 5,000 and something left for
okay,
carryover, you know, and
that's plenty.
right. So I'd like to make a motion that we increase the MPG amount to 6,000, and that we at next MPG or the next budget and finance meeting draft out the dates and the criteria to get it ready to go to the board for approval.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, what's the time frame these need to be done at, or is there a time frame?
Well, there isn't. We
No,
set it up. So I would
Okay.
say what we're gonna do is
I mean,
we
if
usually
we set it up,
we
that's fine. I didn't
we usually do it no later than March. They go out.
know if
March. So
Dunn
what
or
I would
somebody
say
like
is
that set up schedule.
after the board meeting, release the MPGs in January and have them by March is the end date, you know, like sometime in the middle of March is the end date of
Yeah,
applications, and then award them at the April meeting.
okay,
All right, that's fine.
Okay, so let's see. So move to add motion to move.
No,
Motion
not
to
motion
add $3,000 from unallocated funds to MPG amount
for a total of
to total 6,000.
yeah.
Okay. And I'll move that. Who wants a second?
Second,
John. All those in favor? Aye.
aye.
Are you an
No,
aye,
I
Vic?
I said aye, but I probably wasn't
You
heard
muted
that
yourself?
much. When we say it at the same time, it's kind of hard to hear everybody, but I did say aye.
I know.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Well,
So
next time I'll say aye.
Sometimes I
next
play a
one
little bit to
is
make sure we hear everybody.
discussion regarding Cheryl's resignation and finding another contracted minute taker for by February. Lydia's doing coastal, but I didn't want to say her name because it was being recorded, but I guess it's okay for Lori said her name, you know. And
Well, she doesn't know the history.
she doesn't know the history, and she got kind of pissy about it, but she doesn't know the history of what we've had with Lydia before. And that's why. And if we're going to use Lydia, she needs to commit that she's going to be there every month. Physically.
I already talked to Ray and told him she needs to understand what she needs to do. So, you know, he said he was gonna talk to her, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So he's gonna talk to her?
That's what he said. But if you want to talk,
Okay,
if you should talk to him to confirm who's gonna talk to her, I guess.
right. Okay.
Or at least, even if you both talk to her, at least make sure you
I
both
mean, I
know.
know her, she's a budget advocate. She's a budget
Oh, okay.
advocate. She doesn't, and she's president of the Foothills, like, neighborhood council.
Okay.
So
Where
she's got a lot of
San Gabriel?
irons, she's
I
got a
just,
lot of irons in the fire, so I'm not sure. Hopefully this meeting doesn't crash into some of the other stuff she's doing.
well, just talk to Ray first, make sure the two of you are essentially on the same page, and then go from there.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, the first thing to do is talk to her, see what her schedule is and everything else.
And make sure she even wants to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no money request or anything. The payment for Gary came back. They declined it.
They who?
Again?
City clerk.
On what
Because
ground? Oh, okay.
I didn't pick up on it, and neither did Ray when he passed it to me. He was adamant to get it paid right away. And so I put it through, and in the date of the service and everything was the date that he did our thing, our retreat. But up at the top on the invoice from them, she put 11, the date that she dated the invoice that she sent it to me was 11 something 23.
He must have did the one from last year and then just,
Well, we didn't pay him last year. She did it from something else that they paid or something, I guess. And right away I told Ray about it, and he contacted them, and they've yet to send me an invoice, a replacement. And Ray asked me if I had received anything, and I'm like, no. And he goes, well, we need to get him paid. And I says, well, until they send a new invoice, they aren't getting paid. And that's the end of it.
Yeah.
They get paid as fast as they send the corrected invoice. And unless they don't send one,
if they don't send the right one, then it's kind of their own fault.
it's not our fault. They can't get paid if they don't have the right year that they're sending the invoice in.
yeah.
So that's on them.
Stop share.
You snooze, you lose.
Well, I just thought
somebody said that in the beginning, right?
I think I said something.
When Laura brought it up, I was like, wait a minute. And I looked at it and I go, oh, shit, it's like, so yeah, they did have 23 on it, on the invoice itself up at the top. So yeah.
I don't understand how they want to get paid. Why don't you just fix it and send us an invoice?
Well, I mean, they should understand they work with neighborhood councils a lot, and through the years, Gary has too, that you have to bill within the fiscal year that you're billing for, or it's going to get gone, otherwise.
Yeah.
You can't bill for 2023 on the invoice. So I don't know. Anyway, that is it. That's the simple meeting. So this is the end of the budget and finance meeting at 5:46 p.m.